Now, the federal government is accepting first-time applications for the DACA program. That is the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. Now, on your side's Rogelio Mares shares how this could affect students who hope to attend the University of Arizona.
We have close to 40 DACA students that have been identified.
Ivy Banks is the U of A's Associate Vice Provost for Diversity and Inclusion. She describes the experience for students at the university who have been in the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, program.
Most of the experiences that you see that are different are around financial aid and resources as it relates to paying for education.
Paying for school pales in comparison to being outed. Banks says while there are 40 DACA students at the university, there could be more who haven't declared themselves.
What we see is that our students that are in DACA status living lives where they have to sometimes be invisible in very visible spaces.
That invisible space loomed larger, Banks says.
Specifically in the prior administration, when there was the removal of DACA status and the threat of removal of DACA status.
A memorandum was issued by the Department of Homeland Security earlier this year. It sought to restrict the program, but a decision by a federal judge earlier this month vacated that memo. Despite the good news for DACA students, Banks says it hasn't made the experience any easier.
So we have looked to see how we can increase mental health resources and support for our DACA students.
So the University of Arizona is investing in just that at its Immigrant Student Resource Center.
We're hiring 4 mental health counselors that will be embedded in our centers.
Hope and optimism, words Banks uses to describe how students are looking at a change in America after November's election. A change that she says allows students to focus on being students.
Thinking about the academics and also thinking about the career and how do we have all of these opportunities available for our students.
But the DACA program was a policy established by one department in the federal government. Banks says until that policy is law, students at the U of A and everywhere may continue to retain only a cautious optimism.
So it's really important that as we move forward that we have some more certainty, and that's what we're hoping that this new administration will bring.
Rogelio Mares, KGUN 9, on your side.